Putco bus drivers are not backing down from their wildcat strike. They claim they haven't been paid bonuses for years now and they're demanding their money. At the moment, the employer hasn't come to the table as it says that the Labour Court is busy with that particular matter. Nqobile Madlala is at the Putco depot in the New Canada and joins us yet again. Nqobile, we understand that police have been attempting to disperse the protesters but with no luck.
Yes, so what they have done is they've tried to have the conversation with some of the people that are currently striking, but it doesn't look like it's yielding any results. Mfundo, you'll see now POP is getting ready with eNCA, and basically the police have said that they're asking the leadership of the strike to call it off at this moment, but it doesn't look like they're willing to listen. They had a conversation between the strike leadership as well as the police, as well as the management, and management is just saying that the mechanics and the drivers that are across the road need to come this way and they cannot continue to blockade the road. But it doesn't, and the police have decided to take all that was on the ground, move it away, but it's not happening at this moment. Baba, amaphoyisa athi suka nenze njani?
Sisi, njoba sishilo manje sekuzosuka yasemarikana basibulale mabefuna usibulala. La asisuki imali yethu singakayitholi. Finish.
Manje laba aba across abafuna ukuza ngala kona kwenzakalani ngapha?
No, imanagement yabafosta laba abantu abafuni nabo. Imanagement yabafosta abayibona impilo yabo ukuthi izoba sengcupheni.
So manje kwenzakalani ke manje?
Asisuki la silinde bona ukuthi bese ngapha. Sibona bazawungena yini. Ongena futhi ngeke simlwise usizwe kahle ngeke simlwise. Kodwa akekho umuntu ohlala ezulwini lapha.
No, well, Mfundo, you can hear that from some of the people that are drivers here. They're saying that they're not going to block anyone from coming in. They're not going to fight with them, they're saying. But they're saying that they must be part of basically their protest, because they're saying that some of them don't actually want to come this way, but the management is forcing them to come this way. So now I'm going to bring in the spokesperson for Putco, Nqobile, who's now joining us. Nqobile, it seems very clear that these drivers are not cooperating and they just want their money. Is Putco going to give them their money?
Well, I think we've made that quite clear several times that that matter is subject to court proceedings. Labour Court is actually reviewing that particular decision, whether Putco should pay or not. So at this stage, we cannot move on that until there's a pronouncement from the court. But yesterday we did issue the notice to dismiss, with an intention to dismiss the workers who are on strike, approximately 1,000 of them. And we are expecting them that today they'll be making representations to say that why is it that the company should not dismiss them after embarking on an illegal strike. What is courage to say that at this stage what we are seeing is nowhere near what we have been expecting for workers to actually come and make those representations. So what will follow at this stage is that after the business day today at around 5 p.m. We are going to be reviewing some of those that are submitted representations, if there are any, and then Putco will proceed in terms of issuing those termination notices to those that will no longer be in the employ of the company.
But when they terminate their employment, what happens then, Lindo? Because the drivers have been saying that before you terminate our contract, we want our money. So are you going to terminate and pay them this 2020 bonuses as well as the 6% they've asked for?
Until the Labour Court announces that we should or we shouldn't actually pay these monies, there's nothing that Putco will be doing at that stage. But the processes that follow when someone is being dismissed by a company will follow suit in terms of that. Putco has done nothing for the past couple of days except to follow proper procedure. But we've even gone beyond procedure and actually invited them to sit with us, talk to us, but all of that had failed. So that is why we find ourselves in this stage.
But Lindo, I mean, when we were hearing, when they were speaking with some of the management here, they did say that that did not happen, that they were not getting the kind of communication that Putco should be doing with, in terms of employers that are disgruntled, communicating with them.
I'm not sure in terms of which part did we not communicate to workers. As far as the strike, we've given them ample notices. On Thursday, when they started striking, there were 3 notices that were read out to them. You were present there, as well as other colleagues from the media house.
But Linda, this is not post. This is before. That's what they're saying.
Are you talking about consultations in terms of applying for
Yes, consultation.
an exemption? Remember that when we apply for exemption, the unions themselves came and appealed. So that on its own is telling that the fact that the labor had known exactly what the processes were. And you cannot go to court, to the labor court, and cite people that are respondents. In this case, these will be the unions that are representing these workers, and then say that those unions do not understand what is happening. The unions themselves have distanced themselves away from this particular protest. They are calling it an unled strike, and that is because they know exactly what the processes are. It's the prerogative of the unions, first and foremost, to communicate with their workers, tell them where those processes are. But I can tell you that in my possession, I have my laptop right now. I can show you after this interview, because that's going to take a little bit of time. I do have some communication that was sent to notice boards where workers are working, to announce and tell them exactly what the process is as far as putting this particular matter to the labor court for review.
Quickly, Lindo, I need to go. My time is up. I need to know what's going to happen to the people that want their money back.
Nqobile, like I said, the matter is before the labor court.
No, the money for the bus.
Which money for the
The
bus?
people that came here and had tickets, they want their money back.
Oh, you're speaking about our passengers. Well, let me just say that that particular matter is being attended to by our public relations officers, as well as our operations managers, to understand exactly how to reimburse and how to compensate some of the people in terms of their valid tickets. But I can tell you that we've been receiving something that people are walking in here, they want their monies, but our employees are that side. They are being blocked by these striking employees, so we can't process anything at this stage, but we are hopeful that police are helping us in terms of clearing this path for our employees to get inside.
Thank you. Linda Pulu of Putco there. But we of course, will be monitoring at Mfundo and see as it unfolds on the ground.
All right, Nqobile, at least there's progress insofar as the compensation is concerned, that he's saying nothing can even be processed at this point because the protesters have blockaded the entrance into the offices, so nothing can be processed. But perhaps there's still hope they will eventually be reimbursed for this particular period. Thank you very much, Nqobile, for that update.